Yo, what's up with you guys? Welcome back to another video. It's Too Bling, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. And as y'all can tell by the title, I'm gonna show you guys how to get into a mid taper. And this is one of the guys at the shop. He wanted me to cut his hair, and I was like, all right, cool, let's get you in. And I finally got my ring light, so I put up the angles and everything, and it's just, man, I honestly love this angle. It makes recording for you guys so much easier, man. And thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have any suggestions with videos and stuff, make sure to comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much. And make sure to hit that like button, man. It's gonna help me get my videos out there. Yeah, man, let's get to this video. Do I have anything I need to say? I don't know. We'll save it for this video, man. So go ahead. Peace. Let's go. Alright, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. This is what the before is looking like. I had to wash his hair because he had some bedhead, but I'm gonna meet you guys at the beginning of the video. Alright, and now to get into the tutorial, we're gonna go ahead and clip up his hair, make sure that it's nicely parted, and we're gonna set in this bald line. I like to use my soft trimmers for this, that way I don't create such a hard line, and that I don't hurt them. And so I'm going underneath with that with my shaver, and then I'm going with my other trimmers that are a little bit sharper to kind of get it more close. And now we're going in with that 3-guard and kind of debulking, and we're really just doing this to kind of create a length that we know we're going to fade into later. So we're going to start it with it open, but you guys can really do this closed. I'm just trying to learn his hair, so I want it to be safe and go open. And you guys can see that I'm kind of freehanding into the bulk up top, and the reason why is because I don't want to create the 3-guard length all the way up there, so I'll freehand, and that way I don't have to use an extra guard. And now we started in that the lever open guideline with no guard, so we're starting with the guard lever open, and then we're going to go a quarter of the way down and close it just a little bit, and then go about halfway and go halfway up the guideline, and then close it a quarter of the way closed, and be at a quarter of the bottom, and then we're going to be all the way closed and be at the way bottom, and it should be completely blended. And I'm gonna let you guys watch it now. Alright, now we slap that 1 guard on there, and we're going to have our lever completely open, and we're going to go up about another inch. And after we establish this length, we're going to go 1 closed right underneath. And once we go after this one, the 1 closed, we're gonna get that half guard, and I like to start it halfway open depending on the hair texture. His is pretty soft, but this 1 closed pretty much blended it, so I started half, and I think I ended up going all the way closed. But as you can see, we're kind of keeping that area near the C cup a little bit darker, that way later on that C cup is nice and sharp and it's very visible. That's a real big key to making that C cup pop. Now we got our 2 open, and we're going to go up about another inch, and then we're going to go 2 closed right underneath, and that 1.5 guard will really tie this whole haircut together. But I'm going to let you guys watch me work now. Here's that 1.5 guard. We're gonna go all the way close and flick at that line that we created with that one open, and that should really tie this whole thing. And then after that, we'll just do a little bit of detail and really make this haircut to the next level. And we're gonna do the exact same thing that we did on the other side. On this side, I'm gonna kind of let you guys rock and watch more of it on your guys' own. But I will go ahead and every once in a while, you know, give you little tips and some of the things that we did. Corners are going to be one of the most important things that you're going to need to use to really attack certain areas without making other areas worse. And what I mean by that is if you put the whole blade onto it, you're going to fix one thing, but another thing is going to make another line because it's just too wide. So you want to use the corners to hit specific areas in smaller increments. And on this side, I don't know if you guys can tell, but he has like a certain patch of hair that doesn't really grow. It's like a line. And I'm gonna kind of show you guys how to, you know, hide that and like almost give the illusion that it isn't even there. You guys should be able to see it because I'm working like right underneath it. But basically on how to kind of, you know, hide this, what I did was I put my one open and I raised it just a little bit higher. I wanted it to all be one shade, therefore the blend doesn't take place in the middle of that line, because if the blend has to take in place of it, it's gonna look as if there's like a really harsh line, even though that's just an area that just doesn't grow. So I had to push the one open a little bit higher, and then that 1.5 guard really put it all together. And you guys will see later on in the haircut, it really just gave that illusion that it wasn't there in the first place. Right now we're working on a lot of the bulk up there, and we grab that 2 guard and we're kind of just playing with the lever. But I really just go open and close with that 2 guard because it's such a dark length in the scalp that it doesn't make much of a difference to play with the lever. And this is where that 1.5 guard is going to really tie together and give that illusion that that line of the patch of hair there that doesn't grow isn't even there. And now we're going to start our bod line in the back, and I like to start mine low, and then I'll just stretch these guidelines a little bit higher. That way you give yourself the space to really make the blend, and you can really stretch it out. And now we got that 3 guard, and we're just debulking into all the length in the bottom, or into the top, I mean. And we're establishing the length, and then we're gonna go with a 2 right underneath that, and that way we know we're gonna be fading into a 2 guard. We started with that lever open guideline with no guard, and we're gonna go ahead and blend that out. And as you guys know, I like to go fade downwards, so I'll close it little by little as I go down. And I'll close it a quarter, go about a quarter, and then close it about half and be halfway, and then another quarter and the quarter at the bottom, and then close, and I'll be all the way at the bottom. And then our next step will be that one open. Alright, and now that that's blended, we're gonna go with our one open, and we're gonna go up about another inch, and then after that we're gonna go one close right underneath, and then we're gonna grab that half guard, and that all should be blended. Pay attention to where the hair growth pattern is, because sometimes it grows in weird directions and you're gonna have to go sideways, or sometimes even like weird angles to go against the grain to really get the length that you want. Alright, and now we got that 2 open. We're setting in another guideline. We're gonna go up about another inch, and then we're gonna go 2 close right underneath, and then after that we'll go in with that 1.5 guard. And if you can tell, there's kind of like a dark spot in the middle. That's just because his hair is a little extra dense there. We're gonna have to do some detail later on to lighten that area up. That way it matches all across, and that's just that detail. That's really what detail means. Although that area is faded, it's still not to my satisfaction as a barber. And sometimes that 1.5 guard won't completely take out a line. If that's the case, then just grab your 1 open and kind of flick at that line, because whatever you put it in with is what's for sure going to be able to take it out with. And now we're just lining up that neckline, making it real nice and sharp, and it's just gonna really make this area pop. Alright, now we're just doing in some detail in the back because I didn't like some stuff. And I kind of just needed to take my eyes away from it. And so I went to go line it up in the back. And now we went back into it and we're doing, just touching little areas that we don't like. Alright, YouTube. And now this is the end product. Hope you guys enjoyed this haircut as much as I did. I definitely enjoyed recording it, especially with the new angle in the camera. And if you guys learned something, go ahead and let me know. I appreciate you guys for sticking in this long. You guys are definitely the GOAT. Appreciate you guys for real. And I'm going to catch you guys in the outro. Alright, YouTube. That was the cut. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. It was definitely fire. I really enjoyed it. There's a little bit of stuff in his hair that kind of proved this haircut a little, not challenging, but interesting. And I had to do a little bit of detail around it, which is one of the things about being a barber, man. We're going to face these challenges, and we're going to have to learn how to, you know, make it look as if it was normal, and as if it was, you know, you just make it look good still. And those are the things that separate us and make the really, really good barbers from just the average barber. So you guys definitely want to make sure to learn as much as you guys can. And thank you guys for tuning in this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget, and make sure to comment anything that you guys want to add to this, man. I'm about to start doing more and try to make these videos a little bit more entertaining. But as far as all that goes, it's been TAPER. I hope you guys have a great rest of your guys' day. Thank you guys for tuning in this video. It truly means a lot. And if you guys learned something, go ahead and let me know. And y'all are a GOAT, man. I appreciate you. If you guys made it this far, you guys are absolutely GOAT. But I know I'm kind of repetitive where I'll say it over and over again, but it's because I really do mean that, man. But I do hope you guys have a good rest of your guys' day. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Give me any suggestions down in the comment section down below. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Peace.